Good afternoon, folks. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers. It is a wonderful Wednesday, April the 14th, 2021. This is episode number 169 of your 3 business tips at 3 o'clock in and around 3 minutes. So yesterday in episode 168, we talked about the anatomy of making decisions and specifically some no decisions becoming bad decisions, things like that. Today, we're going to talk about the anatomy of a good decision. We're going to talk about it being easy, honest, and that decisions you make in private could certainly be public, and they should be the same. So making decisions. Every day we deal with and make hundreds of little decisions. Little decisions add up to big decisions. Business owners, you have to make decisions every day and trying to make the best decisions you can about hiring or firing or adding new products or not adding products or dealing with clients. Decisions are a part of life. So today we're going to talk about what makes a good decision. What are some of the elements that you should think about or study or know when you're making a good decision? Yesterday we talked about asking more questions, giving yourself a little bit more time to make some of those heavy decisions. But here's the first business tip of the day. The decision should be easy. What I mean by that is you're not having to second guess or weasel your way around or try to think of a story or come up with a line. It should just be easy. It should be common sense, as we might say. It should be something that you could come together or other people could come together in a fairly easy fashion if you were thinking about it from a third party, which segues perfectly into the second business tip. It should be honest. You heard it growing up as a kid that honesty is the best policy. As an adult, as a business owner, it still is. Your decision to be honest about every decision you make, and more importantly, being honest with yourself. And that's really where the decision is, because a lot of these decisions happen in your head. Are you being honest with yourself? Are you taking the time to answer the question, not as you want, but as it honestly is? And number 3, regarding decisions, is that sometimes I meet people, I know it's not you, that have different set of rules for their public decision-making and their private decision-making. Well, here's my opinion on that. Private decisions have a tendency of becoming public. So you should treat every single decision you make as if you were making it in public. And I'm going to tell you something crazy about me, something quirky about me. I run a Twitter account that I tweet out my life story. It's Fred's Dailies at Twitter, Twitter/Fred's Dailies. And I have a very public mindset of the activities I'm doing. That holds me accountable in my thought process that everything I'm doing, I'm accountable to the general public. Now, that's an extremely crazy, ADD, nerdy way of doing things. But if you had to report every decision you make in a day out loud, would that change anything? It shouldn't. And if it does, that's what I mean by public-private. So good decisions are easy, they're honest, and we're going to think about all of those decisions as being out in the public. As always, this is what I personally am working on to better myself, and I want you to be awesome. Now go back to sleep.